Go ahead, Rookie.
Hi, hello. We're back to, welcome back to It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Season 40.
Top
and
Cut Power Bracket.
in Grand Finals.
Let's go. I am the War Queen here, commentating with Mr. Rookie.
And we are going to be showing off the last two of the Power Bracket finalists.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Elastic Excalibur, which we have solved from the previous round.
We just saw them. Man, what a work. And now we have them fighting Fancy Fowl, which team members disobeyed. Zenix? T-Bob, and Ulmer's Glue. Ulmer's. That weapon loadout, that selection of weapon loadout, that is exactly the weapon loadout I'd expect from somebody who calls himself Ulmer's Glue. I'm sorry.
Ulmer's Glue. It's a very interesting comp we have here, but they made their way to Grand Finals. So, whatever they have been doing, which...
It's gotta work, right?
Yeah, it has to work. We haven't seen them on stream throughout the whole event. So this is going to be the first time we see this team going in action. So
just what it looks like, the loadout, it looks like we have probably Zonox and Ulmer's are your midline slayers, and either T-Bob or Disobey doing backline work, or possibly some frontline work. I see a Tri-Stringer and a mini Splatling, the Zinc mini Splatling in Disobeyed's loadout.
And it's all going to be happening at this round, starting with Hagglefish Market in Splat Zones.
Classic.
This is I believe this is still one of the most popular map modes that people prefer to pick.
You know, it's a good open mode. It's you can either backline with chargers, midline with Splatlings, or just a lot of fun Slayer work in the center. It's
a interesting map. Lots of things to work with, to flank, to defend, to push, to defend, all the kinds of stuff. And we're going to be seeing it happen in just a little while.
Woo!
Now, Excalibur, we've seen him in action. They have been putting all the stops against Breakdown from the last round.
They really did.
Do you think we could see that happening at this final round?
You know, I really can't say at the moment. We really have to see how Fowl plays, because, like you said, we haven't seen them on stream yet, so we don't know how they're going to play.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm asking it, actually.
Because it looks like I don't think Breakdown had any other really fielded any chargers, and that might be a problem for Excalibur, since one of their they really rely on Lexi and that charger on open maps like Hagglefish.
They do, and Lexi has been a astounding charger player that we have seen so far.
An absolute monster with that E-leader.
Absolute monster.
And when they when Clan Blitz, the Clan Blitz on Mahi Mahi, was it? No, it was Zones on Mahi Mahi.
Zones Mahi Mahi, yeah.
That work with the blaster, they kept that blaster for that.
Shipshape co-ed Clan Blitz is what you meant.
Sorry. Woo. Anyways, here we go. Looks like we're in Splat Zones on Hagglefish Market.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a gold dynamo. That's a new weapon, actually. That gold dynamo. Splat bombs and super chump?
Yep, splat bombs and super chump. It's a real good combination. I know a lot of people are excited about it.
A lot of defensive painting. We'll see how this goes in action.
Yep, and it looks like we already have the lead from Fowl, but Excalibur grabs it with the crab.
Yeah, already two teams are already pulling up their specials right now, trying to get a cap in the zones in right now. It's just a very tight middle ground. One team goes down from Fowl. Two, actually.
2 picks for Fowl. I think that'll give Excalibur a pickup. And Ulmer fighting with their golden dynamo, but they get picked.
And right now, Astro's trying to get a pick out of Viper, but Viper's not backing down. Ren's out of ink, I believe. He's using the hammer, but goes down already. So now it's just Excalibur trying to hold down the zone as much as possible. And Disobeyed right now, trying to get a flag out of it, but everyone notices it and is trying to back off. Probably have made it, but that's going to cost the Excalibur as they lost their zone in the process.
And that Bob gets a picks Lexi with that inkjet.
You
Real
see
good
the
cap
Ink
of that
Strike
charger.
coming out. Yeah. Super Chump and Ink Strike coming in to push back the Excalibur. Now Fancy Fowl is just holding on to this position. Dynamo gaining control of it. Now it's just Lexi holding on to their map as much as possible.
And there's Ulmer's getting the zone back for Fowl. And they are catching up. They're pushing Excalibur back into their own base, keeping them away from the zone.
They're really pushing up the defense, and it seems like they're going to be able to get the lead out of it right now. Unless Viper does something with the hammer, doesn't get a pick out of it, misses that shot, and Tri-Strike coming in to make up for that happen. But Fancy Fowl turns it around.
They've got the lead now with 40 remaining. Oh, but Excalibur grabs them and gives them a 44-point penalty.
And right now, Excalibur is going to try to hold on while they wait for the penalty to go down. You can see ballpoint from the Fancy Fowls trying to figure out how to get some picks out of it, throwing everything they can with splat bombs and seekers, especially Super Jump coming away to get some painting out of it. Nice pick from that charger, I believe, towards the jet.
Excalibur just lost their hammer.
They do, but they still manage just to get back their zone. They have to clear out the penalty points, but 2 already go down. So now it's just Viper and T-Tech trying to hold on, but now it's just only Viper that's just gonna back off before they get picked out of it, and probably lose zones, getting it to Excalibur.
There's Excalibur pushes up to take the zone with a really quick cap.
Gets 1 pick out of that tomato holding that zone along with T-Tech and the E-Leader. All teams from Fancy Fowl right now making their way toward the left side, throwing Ink Strikes at them while Gold Dynamo tries to get a paint out of it, because there's a lot of paint being made by Excalibur. They get a lead out of it, and picks by Lexi. Oh, but you can see going on the left side, Lexi notices there's a flank happening, but misses the process.
Ow. We saw Ulmer's there holding the zone down for Fowl, and they continue to wipe out their numbers. Let's see if they can beat it.
They have to get to the point right now, and Viper is just flanking around, going to the base, taking down the T-Tech right now. Doesn't go down. Viper gets wiped by another Viper, but they get the lead already with Tri-Strike holding that zone as much as possible, so that way they can create a bigger gap. Super Jump comes in to create a painting, but Hammer is already clearing them out, getting 1 and 2 picks out of it, maybe a third.
40-second penalty. Oof.
Nice pick from the white by Tomato,
but
it does go down already.
Oh.
There's a lot of back and forth plays happening right now. There's just only 1 more minute left. Viper trying to chase out that 1 team member from Excalibur, while T-Bob holding down the cap with ballpoint.
Let's see if Lexi can get in good position to make a difference.
Lexi's going in for that aim right now, trying to get some picks out of it, but ballpoint pushes him back.
Yeah, Bob was right on him.
You don't want to mess around. Oh, but does go down. I don't know what went down, but Fancy Fowl is still holding on. Fancy Fowl is still holding on, but it seems like they're able to get the cap out of it. Astro and Chloro are trying to push, but Super Jump is already coming their way. They have to clear that out before they take the cap. But Fancy Fowl already holding on. And is unable to do so by Excalibur.
Let's see if Fowl can get pushed back and get their win.
We're going to be going into overtime now, so now Excalibur has to hold on for its dear life if they want to get a win out of it against Fancy Fowl, but you can see 1 slowly pushing it right now.
We're coming down, 25.
They're going to hold on. They got specialist readies. Tri-Strike coming in, and especially with Super Chop.
Oh, they lost it! No!
That Ink Strike costed Excalibur the win, and Fancy Fowl manages to capture the zone before they take the lead.
You saw it. Everybody was just so clumped up. That Ink Strike right there.
Now we're seeing how Fancy Fowl
plays. And a fist bomb. I'd love to see it.
So now we get to see how Fancy Fowl plays again on stream now, and with their comps that they have, these are some interesting plays that they have right there. That Ink Strike at the end was a nice and an essential play that paid well off in the end.
It really did.
That Gold Dynamo Though I have
Olmer's glue baby. That gold dynamo was doing some really serious work.
just making them almost glue, making the enemy team eat glue. And you can see right now, Disobeyed has been making a lot of flank plays right there, either by helping a defending teammate with the ink strike that they have, or going for flanks to try to get something out of it to pressure the teammates.
And then we have Tomato just doing real fast work with that Splatana. This was a really bad spot that they couldn't get the hammer up the ledge, and they really should have tried so they could get back to the zone.
They were so close to getting that pick with the hammer, but whoever it was that escaped, they managed to stay safe, and that kind of costed Excalibur the play right there. But both Tomato and another wiper who was it Sonarox as a wiper, I believe. Both of them that play wiper have been playing very well.
Oh yeah, no, this is both very good wiper. So here we see this we saw that really good bit with Ulmer literally inking the zone from the canopy. Really nice to see it. Now we're going to Scorch, Gorge, Clam Blitz, another really classic map and a really combination.
Now this one is going to be a little bit of a tighter route than Hagglefish Market.
Oh, for sure.
It's an interesting map, but we'll have to see when we get there. And just like that,
here we go.
We're going to round 2.
Let's see what Ulmer brings out. That's looks like a big swig.
Oh, heavy edit. I think that should be the heavy edit.
That's a heavy edit and a ballpoint. Let's see how Disobeyed works with this new Splatling.
Now this heavy edit, slow on the revving, but very fast on the bullets. Is that correct?
That is correct. It has a slower charge time, but a really high fire rate.
That is an interesting thing that Nintendo has created. I don't know much of how this weapon works, but I'm looking forward to see how this plays out. But you can already see Ballpoint and Zonox really getting some picks out of it, and some trades as well.
Looks like Ulmer was his first flat of match.
Yep, and Chlora right now just trying to gain control with Ink Strike and Flat Bombs. Just gathering clams before they can make a push out of it, but nice pick from the roller.
Clams.
Nice pick from the roller right there, trying to gain control of their side on the map while Ballpoint T-Ball.
I think Lexi just got him a nice pick off of that.
Yeah, it seems like they're in a difficult situation with Lexi trying to get that pick off of the Ballpoint, and now they're going to Inkjet, trying to get something out of it, get some one pick out of it. The roller already goes down, so they may lose their power clamps in the process. But the Octopus right now trying to catch up to them. Barely made it to the goal, but the Octopus stopped it.
See if he can do it.
Yeah, one more chance from Zonox. They're trying to hold back, but the weight break. No, they made it.
No, they made it. Oh wow. No, that was Excalibur snuck around. No, that was you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, that was Veggie Fowl. Woo! Making their way through the defense right now. I don't know what happened there, but they got their first clam, and now it's just Excalibur trying to hold their power clam in one clam if they want to take the lead. That's just one push right now. They can still turn it around, which is 3 minutes remaining.
Ink Strike doesn't manage any picks. Oh, 2 clams right in the barrier.
2 clams already, and Excalibur already takes the lead. Woo! So now it's going to be probably a back and forth situation, but T-Bob right there just gaining map control. Disobeyed as well with the new heavy edit Splatling.
Let's see how it goes. He's waiting. Looks like he's waiting for a chance to make a power clam.
Yes, indeed. And right now they're going to be ambushed by Astro. Astro does get the pick, but goes down. So now it's just T-Bob and Zonox just holding the position, but Sipcaster comes in the way. Successfully gets a pick out of it. Oh, can they get the pick off of the Inkjet? No, they don't. In fact, both of them go down with their specials, but Octopus does go down by Disobeyed, releasing the...
Looks like Fowl might be ready for a push. Oh, nope, they lost one.
They're just holding on to their position right now. They're trying to find ways out of it, but Excalibur is getting a little bit more aggressive with their push right now, but it seems like Fancy Fowl is doing so well in the defense right now, trying to do everything they can. But now it's just T-Tech holding to that goal right now. But it seems like they can't do anything about it.
There's Fancy Fowl going in with 2 more clams. Oh.
Now this is where the action happens right now. They're still throwing in clams, but with just 3 remaining by the wiper, it seems like they're gonna try to get one more out of it. But
wipe out.
that's about it. And now Excalibur will have to find a way to grab more clams, more power
catch up.
Yeah, a lot of catching up to do, but they already got 1 right now, so it's just trying to gather as many more as possible if they want to make the push happen. But
looks like they already got almost 3.
They already took down 2 of the back lines, and now it's just Roller trying to hold on, but Tomato already getting a pick out of it. They missed the throw.
They missed! Oh no! The second one got it. Let's see if they can get some catch up.
They got it actually, but that's not enough.
Oh no, that's not enough. Yeah, Fowl manages to push back and maintain their lead.
So now Fancy Fowl is just holding on to the positions. We got 1 more remaining. Fancy Fowl will have to try to defend and they want to keep the lead going. But if Excalibur manages to push us, they might get the round 2 win out of it. And you can see right now the Roller holding on, getting that control, maintaining defense. All they have to do is defend if they want to win out of this, and that's what it seems like they're trying to do right now.
There's Olmer's defending with that big swig, doing some real good work. T-Bob gets picked. Let's see if they can keep hold on.
Nice pick from the roll. They managed to get a goal out of it, and now Zonox is just holding back the Excalibur team before going down. One of the teammates loses a life, but somehow manages to hit a wall, I believe.
Wow. Woo.
I mean...
Alright, here's Excalibur. They have their clan 10 seconds on the clock.
Yep, and now Excalibur needs to push right now. They want to make things happen.
They have 2 clans. They might get a 3rd.
Yeah, and now look at the spot Roller trying to come up, but manages to...
Ooh!
Nice.
Oh, they're gonna get it! Are they gonna get it? Tomato with the clam!
Tomato is not able to make the throw right now because of the Zipcaster.
Yeah. Oh, they did break the barrier. Overtime resets, but it's going quick.
Doesn't seem like there's going to be anything happening. But the T-Tech throws. Whoa! What was that?
Last minute Hail Mary. That is what that was. And it clutches a win for Excalibur.
What a smooth move play by that T-Tech right there.
Woo!
Holy moly.
Sure.
That really made a difference right there. And now Excalibur is already going to be taking a win right there for round 2. Wow, indeed. Wow. Alright, so now, looking at this right now, both teams have been pushing back and forth in Clan Blitz, Scorch, Gorge. A lot of control happening, and a lot of offense being pushed, mostly by Fancy Fowl. You can see right there.
I think we saw some real good coordination from Fancy Fowl, but Excalibur just has... I feel like Excalibur's players can work a little bit better solo, which allows them to get that that last-minute clinch. That beautiful last-minute clinch.
It's interesting. You can see right there. A lot of leads going back and forth. Fancy Fowl making a push, Excalibur making a push. You can see if Fancy Fowl did successfully get that gap out of it, but in the end...
A lot of real good teamwork here, too. It seems like every time a team pushed, they had 2 clams ready to go.
Yeah, you can look right here. Fancy Fowl holding on. Tomato went aggressive with the Zipcaster, trying to get some picks out of it. That's what made things work for Excalibur.
You know, if I recall correctly, Zipcaster actually did get a really nice buff at the start of Drizzle season, so I'm sure we'll be seeing that a lot more in competitive.
That's right.
If I believe correctly, if I'm right, I think it does more burst damage when it hits a horizontal surface. So you actually kind of see Tomato doing that, trying to angle that to get those big pops with the Zipcaster.
Right. So you can see. Oh boy.
So now it's 1-1, and we are going to Inkblot Art Academy for tower control.
And we're already just getting into it right now. Let's see right here.
Yep. Oh, Ulmer's got a S-Blast. That's gonna be fun. Let's see. There's the heavy edit again. No, nothing big, nothing new except for Ulmer's and that S-Blast, which I'm really excited to see how he works with that. Did we lose Rookie? Rookie, you're muted. Well, we've lost Rookie for a second. We've got wow, already at checkpoint 1, Excalibur. Let's see if they can hold it. We got the ink streak going down. Picks T-Bob. And we have Fowl moving. Ooh, but it's almost a team wipe, letting Excalibur push in.
That's a nice push happening by Excalibur right now. Already pushing past first checkpoint, I believe.
They're already at checkpoint 2. Top of the ramp. Let's see if Fowl can bring it back.
Yeah, Excalibur's not backing down. They did seem to be losing their teammates right now, so it seems like they're going to have to back off.
Ooh.
Ink Strike, it's helping getting a compensation out of it. With T-Tech getting a pick out of it.
Ooh!
But Astro does.
Let's see if they can get that tower out of there.
Brief Slider being
Oh, here
deployed,
comes
but
Tomato
nothing.
again.
It's nothing out of it. Nice pick from Tomato right there before launching the hammer.
Ooh, wow, that's all of the specials going down at once. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Right, yeah.
That's Excalibur at checkpoint 3. Oh, but Fowl manages to push back. Nope,
Yeah,
nope. Never mind.
Excalibur is really just holding off when necessary. A lot of pressure is trying to be...
They beat the checkpoint, but T-Bob gets some picks with that Inkjet.
Yeah, right now it's just Viper trying to go back off so that way they can wait for the teammates to come up. So now Fancy Fowl may have the advantage out of that. We'll have to see. Excalibur has been really aggressive with the plays right now. Like I said!
2 picks. Oh.
Aggressive play right there, man, with Viper getting 2 picks out of it. That is amazing right there. Now they're back in the game.
They're back almost to where checkpoint 2 is. We got Zonarchs coming in real aggressive, but they're not getting any hits.
They're trying to get onto that tower right now, but they're being pushed back by the Ink Strike.
There they go, they got it. Let's see if they can get it back to the center.
Seems like this Excalibur may be at a little bit of a difficult situation with T-Bob trying to stop the teammate person does essentially
Zonox pops up. The Ink Strike, or the missiles. And we got T-Bob with his Inkjet again. He's really works that really well. This made moving up with the heavy edit. Receive. Oh no, but he looks like he's gotten flanked by the T-Tech. Ooh.
T-Tech getting that pick out of it, and they're slowly pushing out of it before being pushed back by Excalibur, and now with two people from Fancy
Astro
Fowl
moving in real fast. Astro moves in real fast in there for some quick defense, and Fowl has to run back because they lost 2 players. It looks like.
Yes, indeed. Right now, it's just a blaster back in the base right now. Excalibur making another push out of it.
Yep, with the White Breaker. Here we go, checkpoint 2.
Here comes the hammer.
Ooh, picked.
Sort of got something out of it. I believe a pick from one of the teammates.
I think that was.
But they're still pushing.
Yeah,
2 people from Fancy Fowl remaining.
Ooh.
Does go down from the heavy edit, and it's a wipeout from Fancy Fowl. I believe this might be a KO for Excalibur, and that's going to be it.
Wow, oof, that was rough to watch. That was Excalibur just really aggressive, just not stopping.
Excalibur is now getting more aggressive on the push, especially for this map. So now, Fancy Fowl is at a position where they may need to figure out something if they want to make sure they want to be champions of Exchange to Go Alone Season 40.
Yep, and here we go. I believe, what was our next map? Oh no, here we go on the replays. And that was Lexi doing some just continually doing some real nice work with that E-leader.
Loving the pressure that they have right there. They've been applying pressure against Fancy Fowls a lot. There are times where they were able to break it, but Excalibur really can recover greatly and get back in action before Fancy Fowl can do anything about it. And you can see that right here.
You see that a lot. You see that a lot. They manage to stop Excalibur, but then they just can't keep the momentum going.
Right, yeah. And like, You got Astro and Sonics. I keep messing up the name incorrectly, but you can see both of them really are just the offensive players, and they're really making their plays count. Like you can see it right here, getting a pick from Tomato being a wiper, not Sonics.
Do you think Fowl would have done better this round if Olmers had stuck with one of his rollers? Because he had the S Blast for this round, I believe. And I think they really missed that support from a roller.
For blasters, it's hard to say because this is one of those weapons where it's interesting. To me, that weapon.
Oh wait! Here's that spot where Tomato got those 2 picks. One on T-Bob, one on Disobeyed. Almost the third one. It looked like.
Almost the third one, but the teammate helped them out.
Yeah, I was thinking it was almost the third one on Olmers. Oh, this is disgusting. Here we go. We got Shipshape, Cargo Co, Rainmaker.
Ooh. Now again, from what I saw, do you think we're going to be seeing a lot of back and forth happening?
Ooh, I don't know. Excalibur's been real aggressive. They've been able to just keep pushing back, and they just have to see if Fowl can hold them back. We've got the big sweep coming out for Olmers. Not a lot of change for Excalibur, so let's see how this goes.
And they're off. Seems like Olmers glue is going back to the splat roller. Nothing much change happening from Excalibur, but hey, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Oh, so that's the splat roller he has? Not the big swig? I thought it was a big swig.
This right there, but
here we go. We have
nice wipeout, and they're already off.
Oh, they didn't even use the Rainmaker to get that wipeout. They just wiped out and then brought it up. Oof.
Yep, and then already with the checkpoint out of the way, Excalibur already pushing.
Oh,
barely. It was a difficult situation, but they managed to get. Oh, no! Hold on.
Oh, again, you had to try.
I mean, why not? But hey, Fancy Fowl manages to stop it from getting a K roll right now, but already within a minute.
Oh, T-Bob gets picked out of the sky. Oh.
Within a minute, Excalibur, they're still going.
They're still going.
They're not giving them any room to breathe. But Fancy Fowl managed to stop it. They're gonna try to push as far as they can, but already he's just holding it back.
Almost back to the center.
It seems like the priority right now is stopping that E-liter, but their teammate is like, no, you're not getting our charger. You stop that right there.
Here's Tomato keeping the alleyway open with just how aggressive they are with that Splatana.
Yeah, right now everyone on the left side from Excalibur trying to gain control of the mid, but Fancy Fowl is trying to hold their defense up as much as possible. There might be possible things happening from Wiper.
Astro goes in with Rainmaker. Oh no!
And right now they get a trade. It's
right there!
Close again.
For it.
Close again, and now it's a wipeout. Fancy Fowl may manage.
They better run fast.
Breathe. They're gonna have to push past in the middle and on their way out. It's a big gap that they're happening here, but Excalibur has already proved they can be aggressive both offensively and defensively, so they're going to have to try something to make up for it.
Oh, there we go, T-Bob right at the checkpoint.
Nice push happening right there. They're trying to do everything they can out of it.
They got
one pick from the hammer.
Oh, there we go. Zonox bringing the hammer up to get those picks. Oh!
Get that pick happening from Charger, alleviating the pressure. One goes down for Fancy Fouls, but manages to stop that from happening. They may be able to get a knockout. Is it going to happen? Whoa!
Oh, wow. What a comeback from Fancy Fowl to take the knockout.
Oh, my.
Shipshape Cargo Co. Rainmaker. Woo!
Oh, my.
That was intense.
We're now in the final round.
Woo! And a fist bump for Olmers and Zonorx. God, you'd love to see it.
Gotta celebrate that W, but this isn't over yet.
Nope, it is not. Here we go with the replays. Here we see Tomato just playing that real good, real aggressive Splatana.
Yeah, you can see that right here. Excalibur already aggressive towards them and pushing towards that one
early wipeout that almost took Fowl out of the game in the first minute.
Look at that.
Whew, wow.
that was an intense match for this season.
That was real intense.
Yeah, you can see right there, they're pushing up, getting 8 points remaining. They were slowly making their way there.
Here we saw that triple ink strike get used, but only got one pick. Really should have tried to space it out a little more.
Yeah, and
ooh, and it jumped fed right into disobeyed and that heavy edit.
Yeah, look at that 1 point that they had right there. They were so close to it.
Now here's the fun thing. I think that was Ulmer's pushing up and putting down that bubbler just to give the others a safe space to push too.
Right.
And here's that push.
That's a push from past the checkpoint. Yeah, you can see the bubbler happening right there.
And I think that's T-Bob holding the Rainmaker, just keeping it going.
That Ulmer's glue was just having at it with the two teammates, along with the Hammer too. Hammer got two picks out of it.
Yeah, Zonox he got Tomato and he got Lexi, and that was what Tomato could have done that last round.
That was essential for them. Because
really was.
If Lexi was still alive, I don't think they would have made that.
They're a real good charger.
And look at that. Already a lead. Can you believe it?
I cannot. So now we go to Museum, the Alfonso, Splat Zones, another classic combination, I think.
This is the last push.
Top cut. Fancy Fowl, Elastic Excalibur.
Let's see how this is going to go.
Yeah, boy.
Seems like they're going to be... Oh, Umbrella this time.
Sorry, I got excited.
Interesting. So you see...
oh yeah, that's going to be interesting to see.
Then another new weapon happening.
I could certainly see why. Ooh, Lexi gets kicked out early.
Look at that happening. So now you got T-Tech being pushed back by the Ink Strike, just holding off everything they can. Umbrella already helping out with the Wiper, trying to defend a teammate and getting a pick out of it. So now Fancy Flow is just going with the flow right now, holding off, pushing everything that they can out of it, everything they can. You can see Lexi right now trying to get in position to try to apply pressure out of it. Gets the first pick out of it. Nice shot from Lexi.
Looks like they're at 50. Let's see if Excalibur can catch up. They do take control, really putting a real big penalty on Fowl.
And you see right now, Zelnox just trying to paint the zone right now. Gets ambushed by Astro, but manages to be saved. Nice one by...
Here we go, Zelnox. Tomato going back in, but they...
Oh, Tomato manages to get a pick off of the ball point. And now, it's just Ulmer's glue right now, trying to jump safely out of the zone. And now Excalibur is just holding on to its holding on to the zone as much as possible.
They clear out their penalty. Now they're at the full countdown. Now there's Astro with the crab tank, and Ulmer's with an inkjet. Let's see what. Ooh, when he gets popped out of the sky.
And right now you can see, inkjet and Hammer coming off, trying to get a pick out of it.
Ooh, tries to throw the Hammer at Lexi. Oh, it doesn't just miss. It also just not high enough.
Nice lead happening from Excalibur, and now they just have to hold on to that zone. They want to become champions of IDTGA. Almost getting that shot from against T-Bob, and now Crab is just holding on.
Crab
and control.
They get control again. Keep
pushing
holding
it back. Fancy Fowl seems like they're having a hard time trying to get the push happening. They got the Inkjet company, get the first pick, 2 picks out of it. The Hammer unfortunately does go down, so it's just Inkjet trying
but they
to
take control, leaving Excalibur with 67-point penalty.
That's a big penalty, but that's going to be a lot of work happening for Fancy Fowl. They need to hold on to its dear life. The problem is right now you can see Lexi already in position trying to get the pick out of it.
But it looks like disobeyed. Looks like no, they were gonna try and shark it a little bit, but Astro picks it. Astro saw him.
And now it's a wipe
out. Okay, so it looks like Excalibur has control again. Let's see if they can keep it and get rid of that penalty.
They got a big penalty ahead of it, and already Fancy Fowl is spreading out, trying to find a push happening. But Excalibur trying to defend as always. But they're going to have to be very careful about this. But unfortunately, their Fancy Fowl is running out of time. less than 2 minutes remaining, so they're gonna have to deploy everything they can. Triple ink strikes, painting, disobeyed flanking. They're gonna have to try everything.
Yep.
Hammer helping disobeyed out and getting that pick.
Are they gonna get that
disobeyed
paint?
now paints
Almost.
the map. You can see right now just
Excalibur's
somebody holding on. There's just 2 of them remaining,
Oh,
but
they take the
unfortunately
kill
they
back.
lose it. And disobeyed does go down.
Disobeyed really should have been focused on slaying there. The edit is a real nice weapon, but it does just have the paint capability.
I don't believe there's a heavy edit right now, but yeah.
I thought there was. My bad.
Hey, you know what? It's over.
Oh!
Excalibur won.
Great to see it. Wow. Woo, wow.
And that is going to be It's Dangerous to Go Alone Season 40. Elastic Excalibur as your new champion.
Tomato, Lexi, Chlor, 4454, and Astronomic.
Well done.
Oh, tragic.
Well done. They were an amazing team that they worked with.
You know, for a minute there, I really thought that they Fowl had Excalibur on the back foot there for a little. It was real even, but Excalibur was just able to keep the pressure up.
They were the group that can manage pressure.
Oh, did you?
Without any problem.
They really can, and Lexi just getting some real tasty trick shots in with that leader.
Yeah, you have Lexi applying pressure from afar, Tomato going all out with the wiper, and everybody else trying to maintain control as much as possible with everything they got.
Mm-hmm. And Fowl really wasn't able just to sustain a lot of that. We had some really good attempts. But yeah, I hear Omer's getting picked out of the sky at least twice while using their inkjet, I think. Yeah,
and Fancy Fowl did a great job. They managed to coordinate really well, push and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Excalibur knew what they were doing. They can adapt, they can position themselves to defend and push. And this is a free agency tournament too. So this is new. And they knew what they were doing together, and that's how they got the win.
That's the real beauty of It's Dangerous to Go Alone, because that free agent thing, it makes you have to really adjust your play styles, get working with, people you might not really know very well, and, build a winning team. And that's what we see here with Excalibur, our Power Bracket champions for It's Dangerous to Go Alone Season 40.
It was amazing. Everyone did amazing. And this was a amazing event to see.
So from here, everyone here at Off the Dial and It's Dangerous to Go Alone, I want to thank you for joining us for Season 40. Remember, if you want to find us involved, you can find us by going to otd.inc or look for Off the Dial or It's IDTGA on Google. You want to do the next one? Number 5, socials.
The socials. Yes. The socials.
All of our social media platforms can be found at otd.inc/ Discord, Twitter. We have a Discord, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and obviously Twitch.
And you can see right here. You can find us on Twitter, on YouTube for archival purposes, or even on here on stream, where you can see highlights of the past previous of It's Dangerous to Go Alone and any other Off the Dial events that take place. And there's plenty of more to where that comes from here on out.
If you want to see some of those clips again, because there were some real good clips, like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and find that one shot of the Rainmaker.
And if you stick around on their YouTube, you might find some shorts on the way from the clips that happened from the previous events.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of a lot of great stuff in those too. Also, if you're interested in supporting Off the Dial and It's Dangerous to Go Alone, please go to our shop. We'll get some merch in return for what we do. Some product is always available, but there's new stuff coming all the time. Stuff gets cycled in and out. You can find that shop by going to shop.otd.inc. You can also gift merch to the Twitch chat. Just go to whatever product, and you should get a pop-up if you want to make a gift of it. Which, you totally should, because we love to do this, right?
We do. it's a good way to support. It's a good way to support the organization.
For
It's
sure, and it's real cute stuff. It really is.
a lot of posters, a lot of clothing, all kinds of stuff, especially for featuring artists that we have. Like for example, currently in the catalog right now we have Pufu Live.
Very cool.
That's helping this organization out with the
Also-
merches.
Also, want to throw out a shout out thanks to Amber for these new fun little chibis. I kind of want to hopefully get a personalized one soon, even though this one's still really cute.
These are really nice chibis, and I thank Amber for that.
They're super cute. I really love them. And also, if you're interested in following us, I am, of course, the War Queen. You can find me at the War Queen RIR on Twitter, or at Knighted Beast for my art, because I'm an artist along with this. How about you, Rookie?
While I am not really active on Twitter, you can still find me on Mr_Rookie_ on Twitter.com. Though I may not be posting a lot on the Twitter, from here on out, I will be helping out with off-the-dial stuff for social-related purposes that can help them grow and show off what this event is all about. But that is it.
It's
for
real
us.
good fun, and it was just some real great matches. So once again, thank you for joining us, and keep an ear out. There's always more coming out.
And thank you for stopping by for It's Dangerous to Go Alone Season 40. Congrats to Elastic Excalibur for winning this event. And maybe we'll see you all next time on Off the Dial.
Stay fresh.
Thank you. Good night. And good luck in Big Run.
Good luck, runners. Take care.
See you soon.